Have you ever participated in volunteer activities? Wouldn't it be great if the volunteer spirit was widespread in Japan? I would like to talk about how volunteering inspired me based on my experience in the United States. I lived in the United States for 3 years from elementary school. Many of you might know that volunteering is widespread in the United States. Americans have been united and helping each other since the colonial era. Living together was their top priority, and it is said that this led to the spirit of volunteerism. Moreover, according to government statistics, 1/5 of the population, more than 62 million people, participate as volunteers every year. Looking at these numbers, I thought volunteering was part of their life. How about Japan? Recently, I've come to see a lot of volunteering recruitment, but I feel that it's still not common. Living in the United States, my first experience with volunteering was an English lesson at a chapel. My parents went to a chapel to study English. During that time, I was at a class with kids waiting for their parents after school. I did my homework and asked questions when I didn't understand. At that time, I was about 10 or 11 years old. I was surprised by the people who taught me, and the people who took care of me worked as volunteers. Now, have you ever cooperated in donations? Donations are also widely rooted in America. One of the famous donations is on Christmas time. You get a box, you stuff the box with toys and clothes. In the Christmas season, the boxes are piled up at the corner of a toy store and are distributed on Christmas as Christmas gifts for orphans. Every year, my sister and I picked up presents for orphans, which made me feel delighted. Touching this volunteer spirit, I wanted to be involved in volunteers. My parents also seemed to be interested in volunteering. My father volunteered for a golf tournament. My mother went to a local school to teach origami, and I was impressed by my parents' ability to act. The problem was I couldn't take action. This was because of my shyness and resistance to speaking in English. After almost 3 years since living in the United States, I decided to change myself and try to think positive. So how did I change myself? I started a lemonade stand. What is a lemonade stand? You might have heard about it before. It is a story about a girl named Alex who was fighting childhood cancer. One day she said to her parents, "I want to donate research funds for treatment to hospitals for children with similar illnesses." This activity was featured on television and also known throughout the United States. Taking this opportunity, the lemonade stand did not only sell drinks, but also expanded as a social contribution activity to donate the collected money to hospitals. There is an English saying, "If life gives you lemons, make lemonade." Life gives us trials which can be painful. To overcome it, you need to try changing yourself and make your life enjoyable. When I learned this story at school, I wanted to try it. I told my friend about this story and she said she wanted to do it with me. At first I was worried whether it would really sell, but this worry soon disappeared. Some people paid $1 for a full 50-cent lemonade, and others paid $5 and $10. It was a hot summer day, but in few hours, we were able to raise over $200 and donated the money to a nearby children's hospital. This experience made me want to participate in more volunteering. I was still in the 5th grade of elementary school, but I realized the importance of volunteering and wanted to see more people smile. The next challenge was volunteering at a church. I took care of children in the summer season as a volunteer for a week. This helped me improve my English by interacting with small children. Since children say things plainly, I honestly didn't want to go from the first day. This was what I thought before going, but time passed so fast, and it was a valuable opportunity. When I was taking care of children, I taught them Japanese culture. In one of the lessons, I taught them origami. I was impressed by how origami gave me a chance to communicate with small children. From these experiences, volunteering in the United States has eliminated the fear of action and failure. When I couldn't speak English, when I didn't know how to explain it, I felt regretful. But volunteering had a connection to courage. I believe that this hope supports not only me, but the hopes of those around me. Volunteering gives hope to me and those around me and leads us to a new path. The spirit of volunteering hasn't spread widely in Japan yet, but I wanted to convey the charms of volunteering, let people know how wonderful the smiles of people are, and how we are able to find new ways for each other from the place where there is no light.